E rere kawana te awa tīpura mai nā ka ui maunga ki tangaroa koe te awa koe, ko te awa koe. Kia rātou mā, kua whiturangi tia moi mai rā, moi mai rā, moi mai rā. Kia au tō moi roa, te moi roa. Hoki mai rā kia tātou. E aku nui, e aku rahi. Tēnā koutou katoa. I've got all these flash notes and I'm not probably going to use them, but I want to thank my daughter for helping me this morning. They will be a guide. So, ko wai tēnei kei mui a koutou, he uri a hau no te awa wanganui. Anō hoki no Ngāti Raukawa, Ngāti Tuwharetoa, Ngāti Manipoto, me te iwi o toku pāpā no nā pohi nui tonu. Huri noa I te whare, tēnā koutou. As presented, this section is around the place of environment and design from a Māori perspective. And in this day, in this age, there are many examples of that. And none of these designs, none of this thought, none of this whakaaro, none of this, this activity has been without a rangahau. Rangahau informs the way in which we think, we know, we are, and we produce. So I want to acknowledge rangahau, be it from the space of our tupuna, in the form of mātauranga Māori, be it from the space of the specialists, our planners, our architects, our social scientists, ngā tangata katoa, we are all kai rangahau in our communities. And that to me is quite critical. I think in the end, what we have suffered from is research fatigue, where rangahau has been done to us and upon us. And now we're in a space, thanks to the giants of Graham Smith, Linda Tuhiwai Smith, Leonie Pihama, New Zealander of the Year Rangi Mātāmua 2023, and others, we are now doing our own thing. We are the embodiment of our tūpuna wisdom. We are all things, and we, in rangahau, our whakaaro and our rangahau help heal the past and also forge our futures that will be at the hands of our rangatahi and our tamariki mokopuna. So, let's all think about ourselves as rangahau, kai rangahau. Let's all think about how we do something, how we think about what are we going to do, and I think about Te Puia down the road, and all the thinking that the people here, the professionals, thought into that space to actualise that huge whare and that taonga of Te Aroa. That is rangahau. We are deliberate and we are intentional in the way in which we position ourselves using tūpuna knowledge, using what we have gleaned as community people, what we have gleaned in our professions, what we have gleaned and what we have shared with our tamariki, so that our ways of being, knowing, standing, living are forever taken forward, forged forward, and intentionally so. I'm so off script, I'm just kind of snickering to myself inside. Anyway, I want to really think, and you know, these photos are examples of what are the outputs of rangahau. At the National Science Challenge Building Better Homes, Towns and Cities, which is our site just out there, our exhibition site, we have brought a small proportion of rangahau Māori to give out to the people here. And why we have done that is to show that it can encompass all parts of our world. It's not just one part, it's every part, it's all of it. It's from, in this space, you know, we saw mine this morning, rangatahi's voices in this space. We have spaces where a research program in Kirikiriroa was grown by the old people at Rauawawa. So we are everywhere and we are not going anywhere. So that is where Rangahau ensures that we deliver what we need to deliver to our whānau, our hapu, our iwi, and our hapori. And this photo, that little boy there, that's my mokopuna. And that's the privilege of being a kai rangahau. You can put your mokopunas in your own PowerPoint and you tell them that they were a little star today, and that's their consent form. But it is I am mindful, and we are all mindful, we are not just doing our thing out here because, we love it. We are always thinking about our mokopuna, aonoa, pōnoa, and that to me is where we think into these really critical ways of being attentive to what is happening in our environment, attentive to social challenges that we face as nations in this whenua, attentive in the way that we continue to cast our Māori worldview, our Māori lens, our tūpuna kōrero, in a way that informs us of what has come before us, what is here now, and what is going to forge into the future. We at BBHTC have a plethora of resources, and in particular, I want to acknowledge that 75% of our rangahau is community-based, and it has been a space where we attend to the issues and challenges of communities. And 75% of our researchers at this point in time are all Māori, and they are working with their people. So we stay in our lane, we forge a path that is about resolving critical issues and challenges that face us, and we keep, and I would encourage people in the community to keep doing the mahi a te mahi. We need more, and we need to be able to leave a legacy of wisdom and knowledge and rangahau behind for our rangatahi and for our tamariki mokopuna e heke mai ana. I'm just going to share with you some of the rangahau here. So rangahau can be presented in the form of a picture. And for many of you, you would have seen our Pikitia series. And that was developed during the COVID-19 series, COVID-19 period of time. And those pictures tell the story of what marae contributed in terms of looking after their people. We had Maya in them this morning where they showed and displayed their podcasts. And you know what I've learned? Rangatahi are really smart, and they know technology like no other. I'm running around to my daughter saying, can you please fix this? Can you please do that? And it's nothing to them, right? They just get on their machines and do it. And this is also how we think about, how do we disseminate this stuff? How do we get it out to the people? How do we get it out to our communities? And what forms and what layers will we send our research out or our rangahau out? Because in many layers, it's solutionising what we know to be the challenges that we're facing. So, you want the rangahau, we can package it for you. And I want to say to all the other professionals in different sectors, engineering, in the social science area, we should do this together. We should bring our rangahau together and package bespoke rangahau that can help inform our communities, can help inform whānau, hapu, iwi. So I want to end here at this stage and say there are many forms of rangahau. While we did bring a bag of books, we also brought the pictures. we also brought a podcast because we understand that in order to see and to connect with the different levels of our community, we have to be able to show that versatility, show that we can reach rangatahi, show that we can, our kaumātua can see themselves in our mahi. Mā wai rā, mā tātou katoa. So, in conclusion, Gena will speak after me, but I just want to say, you know, we are all things and we are more than that. And I want to acknowledge the gift that, you know, the kaumātua Rereata Makiha gave to us last night. Ho hunu rawa te kōrero. There were solutions in there that we can think about and we can contemplate and develop to resolve the current issues that we are facing right now. Nō reira, e aku rangatira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Kia ora koutou. No te takiri o Kurahaupo ki te Waipounamu, ko Ngāti Kuia, ko Ngāti Apakita Rātō, ko Rangitani o Wairo Ngā Iwi, ko Gena Moses te Kani ahau. I am the co-chair tangata whenua for he Kāinga Whakamana Tangata Whakamana Taiao. So we have actually had a little bit of a name change. And I am no longer the technician for iwi chairs. I leave that business to Willie. He's, you know, super awesome, all that sort of stuff. I'm a humble servant for my iwi. And I am a little bit of a disruptor today because I didn't want to follow the program. I'm actually here to ask for your help on two kaupapa. So the rangahau that Rihi and Ruth have been looking after from our communities needs to get into the hands of real people. If it's an academic reading, that might be nice for academics, but it's not going to change the world. It needs to be in the hands of policymakers, decision makers, and real communities that are looking for solutions. So I'm asking for your help. I'm asking for you to talk to Ruth and Rihi, find out what research, have a look on our website, really awesome website, and see if there's any research that might be useful to you and your communities or some other folk that you know, council, everybody, and please promote it. We're in our last year. We've got lots of outcomes and we need to get it out into the world. So that's the first bit of help I need. And the next one is matchmaking. I know my wife's here, so don't let her hear this, but I need some dates. We are in the process of promoting treaty partnership. We're in a racist world. My wife's also counting down how long it takes for me to say that we're all institutionally racist. Not us, of course, but everybody. And this is an election year. And if we don't start telling good stories about treaty partnership, we're not going to change the world. So our National Science Challenge is number 11 of 10. I love telling that story because we were the forgotten one because housing's not important. Funny, but anyway, the 11 National Science Challenges are all on a Te Tiriti o Waitangi partnership journey. And we are about to record everyone's journey. This is mainstream science institutions. Every university is involved in this. Every research institute's involved in this. In fact, we're hosted by brands who are the building, construction, industry body. And so I'm not going to say everyone's institutionally racist, but they actually are. And so we managed to form co-governance, co-leadership, co-management in that structure. And that's a huge win. And I need your help to get that message to tangata tiriti. Influential tangata tiriti. In my mind, tangata tiriti are our partners, our allies, who are the kinds of people our tūpuna would have wanted to be partners with. And they need our help. We're all doing it. I'm not going to tell you my story because I'm talking to the converted, but we actually need to get our story and how we've done it out to those people. And so I'm asking for your help to organise dates for me and my team. Hope Simonson is my co-chair Tangata Tiriti, she's an awesome partner. She's the one actually who sells the story the best. And between her and I, and also my co-directors, we want to go out and share that story with everyone we possibly can. But we need your help. Please get me some dates. Kia ora.